Better crappie, maybe, I think so. Just like that. Sometimes this is the only thing that works. Here I've got one of my favorite little flies. This is called a bimbo skunk. That's got to be a bass, I would think, right in the shallow like that, or it's a big crappie. And it's by Hardcore Crappie. Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll end it on that note. That's our first dip. That's our first dip. I can see fish moving all over in these weeds already. We'll let this guy go. We're gonna see if we can get a basket full of crappie here today. We're gonna fish a couple methods today. I'm gonna use a jig. I'm gonna show you here this little Black and Chartreuse. I love Black and Chartreuse. I got a pink head on here. I wanna dedicate today's video to my mom and dad. They're both 80 and they're both down visiting us from Canada right now. They both instilled a deep love for fishing in me from a very young age. I think it came natural, but they really encouraged it in me. So I just want to say I love you guys, and we're gonna catch a bunch of fish in your honor this morning. Okay, I'm only gonna go about 15 inches down. There's a fish. Same one as before, maybe. Similar size. He took that one for a swim. Using this little hardcore crappie bait here. There's fish all over in here. Pretty simple fishing, really. You don't need bait, you don't need minnows, especially when it's like this. Better crappie, maybe, I think so. You keep catching them right here. I don't know. I'm gonna put this one in the basket just because there's so darn many of them. These fish are in so close. I think I'm just gonna see if I can jig another one up right here. Just like that. Well, that's crappie number 4. That is a little one. Well, we sure have found the little ones. No reason to change this color combo. It's working. It is working. Some of these fish are in 4 inches of water. They're all over in here. He's little, but he still gave me a thump. Hey, that's our first white crappie of the day. An early release. This lake's kind of unique. It's got some hazelnut trees here, which aren't real common around here. They're a pretty tree. There's our first little bass. I figured that's what was hanging out in the shallow water there. He hit it as soon as it landed in about 2 inches of water. Flora and fauna. Wildlife everywhere. He's just letting me hit him with my rod. There he goes. Big old bullfrog. Hey, since we know there's fish here, let's try something that sometimes this is the only thing that works. Here I've got one of my favorite little flies. This is called a bimbo skunk. If you watch any of my videos, you know I love these things, made by a gentleman out of Wisconsin. Sometimes fish will only hit a fly. Sometimes when everything else fails. Now obviously things aren't failing today, but let's try this little fly underneath this tinier bobber and just see what that does. Let's see if they Let's see if they want to play with this. This is also a black and chartreuse color pattern. Tinier bobber. I've even caught big catfish on this setup. If they're willing to play, there we go. Having said that, actually, there's another crappie on the bimbo skunk. This lake is full of fish this size. Actually, let's see if this is 8 inches, I'll probably keep it. I've got a measuring stick on my eagle claw rod here. Let's put them on there. No, that's 7 inches. We're not gonna keep 7-inch fish. Ain't gonna do it. I am not endorsing this brand, I just like it. Get a little coconut water in me. But I'm not endorsing it either. I'm just drinking it. That's all I'm doing. I like it. I was hoping these willows were going to all be flooded. Because when these willows flood, oh my gosh, it can be lights out fishing. Just for fun, let's try the fly. Because we know the black and chartreuse is getting it done. Now mind you, this is a black and chartreuse fly. But it's very tiny. But maybe in this pond that's what they want, I don't know. Good size to them, really good size. Now what do we have? A crappie, I'm guessing. Yeah, similar to last pond. We got a white, a little white. That looks like a female. You can see some eggs in there. All right. I love catching fish on this rod and reel. It's fun. That's a gilly. Our first bluegill. Oh, it's a yellow. Okay. That is a yellow bass. We are going to pull that out of here because there is too many of them. These things fight like crazy. I love how that looks up against that yellow rod. Isn't that pretty? We have a basket of tiny fish thus far. Like I said, being right's wrong. I don't want to be right, or something like that. Now let's see if we just start smoking them on this thing with these brighter colors. Because man, this has been a good combo so far today. Doesn't seem like they're quite as aggressive in this pond as they were in the other. This is a big fish. This is a big fish. I just switched to the pintails. I mean, compared to what we've been catching, this is a big. Oh, it's a bass. I thought we were into a tank of a crappie the way that thing was staying down. Dang. Yeah, I thought we had a big old slabber of a crappie there. Just a decent little largemouth. He's very pale fish. Oh, a pale feisty boy. Bass love these pintails. Dang, the way he thunked it and the way he fought, I thought I had a big crappie. Going back in black, baby. Going back to the black and chartreuse. Oh, I just noticed all the craters here. So we got a lot of bluegill beds right below us here. I'm not seeing any of them, but that's got to be a bass, I would think, right in the shallow like that, or it's a big crappie. Probably a bass or a big gill. Oh wow. Oh, it's a good yellow bass. Oh, that's a good yellow bass. Yeah, heck yeah. That's kind of what I was hoping to get into. That's great. That's great. I did not know this rain was coming. I'm gonna get soaked. Try to get under a tree here. I'll show you again the jig that's been getting it done for us here. It's about a 32nd ounce head, and it's by Hardcore Crappie, and that's just, you know, a little, I don't even think that's a split tail. Is that a split tail? Sure it is, yeah. A little split tail. Black and Chartreuse is the juice, I like to say. It surely is. You know, there's some beavers that live over here. I had one of these beavers come at me one night last year. Let's see if they go with the go for the bimbo skunk here. Let's see if they're in the mood for the skunk. See if the skunk is the junk. We'll know, because it was every cast here an hour ago. We'll know if this weather shut him down or not. No, they're still here. They're still here. Okay, well in that case we are, ouch, we're gonna upsize. And maybe that'll attract a slightly bigger fish, hopefully. The takeaways are, don't overlook Black and Chartreuse. Don't underestimate finding fish in really shallow water, especially in spring during the spawn. And I don't know, get out and fish, because a bad day's fishing ain't a bad day. That's my outro. Now we'll just fish, and we'll see if we get into any more. There's that bump. There's that old bumpity bump. Yeah, they be stacked up. I guess I'm just gonna keep some smalls. No, that guy's too small. Boy, they're stacked up in here. This might be the most fish I've ever seen in this spot. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be tempted. I just want to have a fish fry with my mom and dad. Well, we're gonna have a big one Sunday night, but it's too small. Sure fought good though. Better fish. Probably a bass, yeah. That guy was down on the bottom. It's almost getting boring, actually. If they were bigger, it wouldn't be boring, but it's just one 7-inch fish after another. I mean, they're all scrapping good. That one's a little thicker. I'm gonna basket that one. Last culvert. Oh no way. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll end it on that note. That was some kind of carp. Obviously I wasn't stopping that fish. He just broke me off. That was very cool. Did he break me off? Oh, he threw my hook. Look at him, he's still jumping out there. That was so cool. That was, wow. Wowie wow. Very cool. I've hooked a gar here, I've been charged by a beaver here, and now I hooked a big old carp here. Pretty good spot if you ask me. Just smells fishy. You can just smell fish everywhere. Should pick up a fish right here, I think. Man, there's so many little crappie in here. Black and Chartreuse is the juice.